and we vote because someone is black. We vote because someone is a woman. We vote because that person is a Democrat. And that's all we know. We don't look into the policies. We don't look into their track record. We don't sit there and pay attention to none of that stuff. We just like aesthetics. We like symbolism. And they know that. That's why they've been getting over on us for so many years. It has to stop. It has to stop. And voting just because you want somebody out of office, yeah, that person's an idiot. And he's totally irresponsible and he's not fit to run the country. We all know this. But that is not enough to sit there and vote blindly or hold your nose while voting just to get him out. That's crazy. You're not getting any results from that. You didn't learn from 2016. You did the same hold your nose routine, and what happened? And don't blame it on no third party. Don't blame it on the people that sat home. Blame it on your DNC, your Democratic committee. Blame it on them because they keep putting those establishment Democrats in our face who are no good, who've been sitting in office doing absolutely nothing to our benefit. It's been to other people's benefit, but not to our benefit. They have done nothing to our benefit. And all these years they've been in office. And you're going to vote for them. Instead of sitting there voting for some fresh new face with fresh new ideas. Wait, because they're too far left. They're too progressive for you. I don't even understand how something is too progressive. Like a person who really absolutely wants to sit there and use tax dollars to help people instead of using tax dollars to go toward wars and unnecessary things that don't benefit none of us. You say that's too progressive? I don't understand that concept. But you're more than happy to vote for people who have a clear track record of not caring. You know what I'm saying? The time has to come where you have to sit there and stop with the whole tradition thing. Stop with the voting down the line thing, the whole Democratic thing. Stop being beholden to the Democratic Party, period. There's other parties. There's other parties, and they can sit there and come to the forefront if you sit there and pay attention to them. Stop saying a third party vote is a vote for Agent Orange. It's not. All that is fear mongering. And I have more respect for people who will sit there and vote third party or independent, whatever. I have more respect for those people because at least they're voting for something they believe in. They're not voting just to vote. They're voting for these people because these people sit there and represent the ideologies that they want put to the forefront. Can you say the same? You vote in just because it's a woman, because the person is black, because you know the name Biden, you know the name Kamala Harris. You don't know who these other people are. Do the research. You know? The DNC hates progressives. I wonder why. Those same progressives that really want to help people, DNC hates them. But yet, you're willing to vote for people that DNC puts up to the forefront, right? The DNC, they hate AOC. They hate Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They hate Bernie Sanders. They hate Ilhan Omar. They hate Rashid Tlaib. They hate Nina Turner. All people who are for the people. That's got to say something. That's got to say something to me. Anytime you're against people who are really for the people, or really trying to fight for the people, are really about the people and really about policies that will help people, anytime you're against those people, then you can't be a friend of mine. And everybody should have that mentality. But you want to keep on voting. You want to keep on getting happy. Oh, you so happy with this pick because she's a black woman, right? She's a black woman. Never, and then never mind all the atrocities with that come behind Biden. Never mind that, right? It's all good. It's all gravy, right? We gotta sit there and start voting with a purpose. And like I said in my Facebook post, I'm never gonna sit there and say voting is the end all be all. If you know anything about me, I'm a multi-layered guy. I look for multi-layered solution, because when it comes to us, it's multi-layered. It's not just one thing. It's not just financial. It's not just voting. It's not just land. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole slew of things, right? Voting is not the end all be all, and voting is not beneficial to us if we're not sitting there doing the homework, if we're not voting with a purpose in mind, if we're not voting for people who have an agenda that fits within our purpose. We ultimately need our own party, but in that sense, we can't even sit there and do that until we get in our heads that we could sit there and not toe the line of the Democratic Party. We can not toe the line of this two-party system. Because if we don't get that in our heads, us creating our own party that's nonsense. It's irrelevant. It's not going to do us any justice. Stop contributing to this proprietary order of governance. The two-party system, being loyal to the Democratic Party, voting because of a gender or a race, ethnicity. Gotta cut it out, man.